Salutations! Dreamforge here with a reaction video to the new trailer of Menace, the new game from Overhyped Studios, the same creators for Battle Brothers, right? They were teasing about this game for quite a while. They were kind of explaining what this game will be to some degree, like a tactical game. It will not be like Battle Brothers, but the gameplay should be similar, they say. So they work on this for like quite some time. I think like it's a couple of years or something. And this is the first time we actually see something about the game. All I say is subject to change, obviously, right? Everything that you can see here is basically alpha or beta footage. The game could be very different later on. Let's jump right into it. That was a miss, right? So the first thing we see is it's a completely different setting. It's more like modern age, sort of. It feels semi post-apocalyptic. Maybe it has to do with how it looks, but yeah, that's the first thing I get from this. Straight up, I get instantly XCOM 2 vibes, like directly. Wow, this reminds me extremely about BattleTech, right? This. If you ever played BattleTech, it's an amazing game, by the way. It's another tactical RPG to some degree, but the RPG elements are very, very basic. Yeah, this is kind of how those maps look. Like the angle, like the buildings. This looks like Mech Warrior almost, right? I like the music a lot. This whole process reminds me about a game. This is a very old game, but I think they make like a new version of it, like Armored Core. You were a mercenary. You had like a mech suit, and you were hired by corporation to do their dirty deeds, basically. And you always were in some sort of safe haven, like Batman style almost. And then you just flew to the battlefield or to the complex you have to infiltrate or whatever you had to do, right? This kind of feels like that. I really like this music. Yeah, this is XCOM vibes crazy. Oh, wait a second. This remind me about an old game. Syndicate Wars. It was on the PS1. I played the shit out of this game. I mean, everyone who knows Syndicate, this is like from the older times. You had basically 4 people, and they were augmented humans. Like augmented eyes, bodies, heads, brains, and stuff. They were half machines. They were extremely strong. And they were sent out to do like missions, right? For corporations and stuff. And sometimes even steal money from banks and stuff. And this was a very cool game because after every mission, you got like money, you know, and items. And you kind of equip those dudes for like the next mission. And the style here reminds me a lot about this actually. It was a very grim, futuristic time, you know, where corporations were the ones who were in charge of everything. And basically police were only a player in the system, not like the one who protects the system. I get strong vibes from this. It was a very cool game. I really like the art style. Yeah, this is the from XCOM 2. There are missions where you have to kill a lot of those zombies. They were in theory very cool, but yeah, it's basically shooting moving target dummies. That's basically it. But this reminds me very strongly about that. Yeah, even the camera angles. Ugh. So you have ammunition in this game, probably. I'm not sure what this should tell us. This literally looks like a tower from XCOM 2. But they are laser from them. This is just like a normal one. Interesting here. This crazily looks like BattleTech. Second. Is this like a one squad unit? Because they don't look like individualistic. Like this could be some sort of like sergeant or specialist. And the explosion looked like BattleTech. That was cool. Yeah, this is basically a mech. I don't know the name of this mech, but yeah, again, this is very early. You can't really tell, right? But well, let's have a look how they look. They're not just zombies, right? They are created like a mixture of flesh and machine to some degree. Maybe this is it's always hard to tell what like the story arc behind all of this is. Like XCOM, of course, it's like the aliens, they infiltrated the world basically, or won the war against the humans. And now they just try to exploit us to some degree, right? And you fight against them. This is kind of hard to tell. Could be like an alien force to try to conquer our planet or something. Could just be from Arch Nemesis. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. But they don't look. They look like created, right? Menace. I might sound negative, but I'm not like at all. I think this looks very, very cool. I played the shit out of Battle Brothers. I mean, this whole channel basically right now is 90% Battle Brothers. I think they made an absolute fantastic game. The problem with this trailer is you can't really tell a lot about it. Because you see some footage, this is like some teaser stuff, I would say. For me, it has very, very strong vibes of like XCOM 2 especially. It almost looks and feels like that. I really like the part where it feels like Armored Core or it feels like Syndicate Wars, because this is a very dark future setup, which I kind of enjoy. It's very gritty, you know. Basically, humans fight for survival against a very, very strong enemy foe. It looks almost impossible, but after like hundreds of missions, you kinda achieve it or something like this, like XCOM, you know. Mixed in here is a lot of battle tech. It's all very strategically focused, obviously. Yeah, kind of like it. This looks very, very promising so far, in my opinion. The music is very good. I said this like 3 times now. Of course, you can now maybe go in and then analyze everything to the T. This is a miss, right? Wait a second. Yeah, it wasn't. Anyways, very cool, very cool. I'm very excited, even though maybe I don't really sound like that. It's pretty early for me, so I just thought I share my thoughts on this game. So for me, it's a mixture of XCOM 2 with BattleTech and a little bit from the setup mixed in, like maybe Syndicate Wars, you know, maybe a little bit of Armored Core. So a very gritty, dark, futuristic setup where humans are almost, you know, eradicated. You only have like a small band of people who fight for survival, basically. It looks like that, but it doesn't have to be like that. Yeah, very, very cool. I'm very, very excited. Let me know what you think about this game. Maybe you saw something I completely missed. I sometimes tend to do that, miss things, you know. Just share your thoughts in the comments. I hope everyone has a great day, and I see you in the next video. Have a good one.